Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my very first tutorial ever, and I decided it would be on makeup because I feel like tons of my friends would always be like, come on, you should just do it, go to YouTube, post some videos, and I was like, well, why not? And I feel like my #1 fan would be my little sister, and I guess my first YouTube tutorial would be dedicated to them, my friends and my little sister, my sisters, my family, everybody that supported me. So hopefully you guys like it, and if you guys want to see how I recreated this, just keep on watching. Okay, first you're going to start by moisturizing your face, and I'm using the EQUATE Beauty Dual Power Moisturizer. Prime your face. I use the hydrating face primer because I do have really dry skin. For foundation, I'm gonna take the MILANI Conceal and Perfect Foundation plus Concealer, and this one does oxidize, so I'm gonna mix it with the Maybelline Matte and Poreless. 125 Nude Beige in this one, and 4 Medium Beige in this one. But it does oxidize, so I'm just taking it on the back of my hand, shaking this one a little bit, like this. And for brushes, I'm taking the Morphe S15. I bought it like in a set. So all you're going to do is mix it on the back of your hand. I'm going to take a damp beauty blender and wet it with my Mario Badescu water. I'm going to take my Maybelline Age Rewind. This one's really, really good. I prefer it over the Shape Tape, honestly. And you just do like these triangles. And like 3 little lines on your forehead, a little bit on your nose, and on your chin. With another beauty blender. Just wet it a little bit with the Mario Badescu water. And just push it in, just like the foundation. Sometimes when you're here, I can feel no doubt, 'cause you keep me where the stars are found. It doesn't really matter. And when you set all your concealer, fun to set everything. I usually would bake, but since I have really, really dry skin, I don't really like to. It shows a lot of texture. So I just set my whole face. And I'm taking the Real Techniques Dual Fiber Face Brush to take it all off. After you set your face, I do like to go in with a little bronzer, and I usually go with the Wet n Wild Contour Palette in Dulce de Leche. And I go in with my Real Techniques contour brush. Looks like this. Just take a little bit of this. And you want to take it, I'm doing this face because I want to take it right in the hollows of my cheeks, so when I go like this, you could see where it's like the little line right here. That's where I take the bronzer. I'm gonna take my Anastasia DIPBROW pomade in the shade dark brown and my ZOEVA Wings Liner 317 brush. Just go through my eyebrows just to make sure that they're all going in the same direction. We're just gonna start from the bottom. To clean up my eyebrows, I use the Hard Candy in a nude beige and the Maybelline in light medium. And the reason I do that is because the Hard Candy is really full coverage. So I just put it behind my hand, again like the foundation, and a little bit of the Maybelline one as well. And I'm taking Morphe S30, again from the set that I had. And I'm just mixing them on the back of my hand. And I'm just going to draw a line right under where I filled in my eyebrow with the concealer. I know I messed up really bad on this eyebrow, but the concealer fixes everything. Like, it fixes every single mistake you do. So I don't really care when I do that, you know? Sometimes when you're here, I can feel no doubt, 'cause you... And to clean up my eyebrows from the top, I usually use this little sponge. Keep me. Now with the rest of the concealer that I do have on my hand, I get the rest of it and I put it on my eyelids. It doesn't really matter, 'cause you're here with me now. It doesn't really matter. And I use my ZOEVA concealer brusher in 142. And I just buff it in my eye, on my eyelid. I feel like I did my eyebrows really thin. So what I usually do is go in with my NYX eyebrow gel and brunette and then just go over them with a really precise eyebrow brush. Using my JESSUP wing eyeliner brush, and I bought this set on eBay. I'm just going to take a little drop behind my hand and just go ahead and trace them to how I want them to look. I just go ahead and buff through my eyelid one more time to make sure that the concealer is not creasing. And then to set it, I'm going in with my RCMA No Color powder. And I'm taking my JESSUP concealer buffer brush. I'm just go ahead and buff that on your eye. Today I'm using my JACLYN Hill palette by Morphe. And it has all these beautiful colors in it. It's so pretty. I love it so much. The first color I'm taking is Creamsicle right here. It's like this orangey yellow shade. And I'm taking this on this Buffy blending brush. And what you're going to do here is you're just going to take it on the highest part of your crease and just start buffing it back and forth. At first, all the eyeshadows are not very pigmented, but you just have to keep applying more and more to deepen the color. Just applying a little more until you get the desired consistency that you want. Next we're gonna go in with this shade on the palette, and it's called Hunts. On a different one, but the same kind. So on a blending brush. And you're taking this one a little bit lower than that one, but not too high up, because then you'll lose the yellow. So just right here. And you're just working back and forth, back and forth. You don't want any harsh lines, so just go back and forth very lightly. Don't push too hard, because then you'll get harsh lines and it won't look good. Start buffing it. The reason I'm going so lightly into the yellow is because you want it to blend. You want it to look like, kind of like a sunset, I guess. Just trying to blend it all together. You don't want any harsh lines. I'm going back with a little bit more to deepen it up a little bit. Give it more pigmentation. And this palette is amazing. I'm not even touching the eyeshadows that much, and it's just picking them up, so I love it. So if you really don't want those harsh lines in the middle, you just take a really fluffy blending brush, a clean blending brush, and this is the JESSUP set, and you're just gonna go between those two colors and just blend very lightly. I know it's already blended, but I just really don't want any harsh lines, so I'm just going in and I'm making it very lightly, blending it back and forth. And if you do see a harsh line, just go in there very lightly. Okay. And when you're finished with that, we're gonna take Jax on the whole lid, and it's this cute maroon, very pigmented. We're just taking that on a flat smudger brush. And we're just packing this eyeshadow all on the lid. A little bit of harsh line, so if you want to go back to your clean brush or the one that we used to buff out the other two colors and go between those two lines. Now I'm just going to go and do my other eye. What I'm going to do is take my NYX glitter primer and go ahead and add it so I could apply the glitter. And the glitter that I'm using today is the one from Bulk Glitters, and I bought these 2 boxes full of them. So I'm not sure yet which one I'm going to use. Maybe like a red. I'm going to go ahead and take Fireheart Rise. And I'm using a Real Techniques eyeliner brush to apply the glitter glue. And again, I'm going to just apply it on the back of my hand. What I'm going to do is apply it on top of my eyeliner and on my crease. So all I'm doing is dipping my brush in there so it can get really nice and coated. And just going ahead on top of my eyeliner.
Sometimes when you're here, I can feel no doubt, 'cause you keep me where the stars are found. It doesn't really matter, 'cause you're here with me now. It doesn't really matter.
And I'm just taking a small detail shader brush from the JESSUP set, and I'm dipping into the glitter.
It doesn't really matter, 'cause you're here with me now. It doesn't really matter, 'cause I feel so free now. It doesn't really matter.
And to take off any excess glitter, again use your face brush. And if you do lose the glitter, the eyeliner and the glitter, all you could do is take a liquid eyeliner, and I'm using the NYX matte liquid liner, and go over it just to bring the black back in.
Sometimes when you're here, I can feel no doubt, 'cause you keep me where the stars are.
And go back into the JACLYN Hill palette. with the shade Jax, which is the maroon, really dark one right here. And all we're going to do is pick it up on a pointed brush and just go under your lash line.
It doesn't really matter, 'cause you're here with me now. It doesn't really matter, 'cause I feel so free now.
I usually go in with a shader brush, just like this one, and just buff it out.
It doesn't really matter.
For mascara, today I'm using the Maybelline Colossal. And I'm just going to curl my lashes. What I usually do is go from the very, very bottom, press on it a couple times, and then bring it up a little bit, and then keep pressing all the way up, pressing it little by little until I get to the very tips, and then just let go. It doesn't make them that curled. I have really small lashes, but it helps a little bit to help my eyelashes combine with the falsies. Lashes I'm using today are the Kiss Lashes in Poise, and they look really natural. I got these yesterday at Walmart. The lash glue that I use is the Duo Brush On Adhesive with Vitamins. It's the green one that's brush on, and then the Vegas Nay Eye Lure glue. And I take some angled tweezers just like these and just put them right in the middle of the eyelash. And just hold on to it really close, like this. What I do first is I brush on the Duo glue and blow on it a little bit till it gets a little tacky. Just a little bit though. When I'm done doing that, I get the Vegas Nay Eye Lure glue and I brush it on right on top. I feel like it lasts longer for some reason. I can't just do one glue, I always do two. And this one is like my favorite, the Vegas Nay one. And I do the same with that. And what you do is you want to look up and apply the eyelash in the center of your eye. Make sure you're holding on to it in the center of the eyelash, and then just press it in the center of your eye. And then I usually pull the front. I know everybody else pulls the back, but I pull the front because that's the part that comes off first anyway. And then you just stick the back. And what I usually do, since these are angled, I go in and I press them with my eyelashes just so they'll blend a little bit more.
Sometimes when you're here, I can feel no doubt, 'cause you keep me.
I'm gonna go in with my favorite eyeliner pencil ever, and this is the Rodial Smoky Eye Pen. And it's the sample one, but it works really good. I used to use the Marc Jacobs one, but I used to smudge on me, and I know this one does too, but I feel like it lasts longer for some reason. And you're just gonna go in. I usually pull my eye just a little bit. Go right in my waterline. Just line it. And since I have really big eyes, I feel like it makes them look smaller. I don't know. I like it. And for contour, I have the Morphe contour palette. It looks like this. And I usually use the same brush that I use, the Real Techniques contour brush. And I'm going to go in with this brown right here. For blush, I'm taking the MILANI. I don't know what shade it is because it has a Walgreens sticker on it, but it's like the mauve pink. It's really pretty and it's my fave. I always love it. And now for my favorite part. This is this sleek highlighting palette, and it's honestly like my favorite highlighter ever. I've tried so many. I have all these different kinds, the Nicole Guerrero palette and every other kind, and I always pick up this one first. And Langnickel fan brush, and I'm just gonna go in with probably this peachy one. I don't want it to be too strong. That pink one is really strong.
It doesn't really matter, 'cause I feel so free now. It doesn't really matter.
And to finish everything off, I'm gonna take my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus, and I'm just gonna spray my whole face. And that's it for this tutorial, guys. If you guys liked it, please like, comment, and subscribe. And follow me on this adventure, my first YouTube tutorial. So many more to come. Hope this will be a good thing for me, and I'm so excited. I love makeup. I love do-it-yourself projects. So that's what my channel is going to be about. And if you're interested, just keep on watching and subscribe so you could follow me on my other videos. Bye.